Alright, welcome everyone. We're still continuing as Gelt today. But yeah, I didn't know I was actually going to stream today, but then we ended up getting enough things done in the morning before our flight that I have a few hours to spare for today. And didn't have anything else to do, so I figured why not play a little bit. Still got to rock the birthday bear suit, so here we are with that. But yeah, it was definitely more of like a kind of spur of the moment, like, am I gonna do it or not, kind of thing. So plus, I'm really starting to kind of get really kind of being able to test things out with the Empire, and so I didn't want to like not be able to kind of finish it or try and finish the campaign before I'm gonna be gone for 4 or 5 days, and then try and come back to it. So alright, which I am keeping the 1-button respec mod active. I think moving forward for the channel and like in the campaigns, I'm gonna keep it.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Doesn't really make it easier, but it just makes worth like getting a confederation after, you know, spending so much time and effort on things, you know, where it actually kind of like means something. So I just don't want to go through that whole process again of you know, like taking all the time, effort, the money, you know, all this stuff, and just not get anything out of it. So yep. What happened to our money? Good.
They will be judged. Is that where heretics lurk?
Okay.
Send me a champion. Sigma, grant me strength.
Alright, so he was coming up to deal with more of these Skaven, which we lost. I guess we lost 4 settlements, but I didn't realize they accounted for all of that. So I have Gelt here, Carl, Volkmar we just moved. He's about to lay a siege.
What does the Emperor bid?
Oh, that's right. We just got a confederation with Sterling. That's right. Yeah, there goes our money issue. Okay. Good stuff. Yep, we can keep that. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine for now.
Seek out the heretics.
Alright, kill vamps. I need you to kill one.
Die.
There we go. Perfect. That'll be easy enough.
And?
Ooh.
Jade Wizard.
That his research have turned out to us. Alright, that's easy enough.
Ready?
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Could probably actually get rid of you. No. He was the knowledgeable
The instrument of Sigma
or hero. What am I talking about? Hero. Yeah, we can pop.
Our paths have.
I don't know what we'll put him in yet, but we'll definitely find a use for him. Alright. Okay. Get rid of that and that. Income from trade will be good. Alright. Good. Check some. Okay. Alright, we gotta do some attacking here. With Volkmar coming up here, I prefer to kind of put the smackdown on Clan Mulder as well, because they will wreck me in a ambush. So let's go there, go into encamp stance, and then we'll just keep taking the fight over to Bretonia.
Here.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Now's the time.
That'd be an easy win. Welcome everyone to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Oh, he's in camp stance. Never mind. All right, yeah, we'll take Paragon. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. It's okay. We it's okay. Didn't want that to happen, but yeah, we can get rid of that. We actually wanted a different hero in that army anyway. Where is my warrior priest building? Thought I had it somewhere. Here we go. Because I need some replenishment. Yeah, that's okay. Nothing great, nothing terrible either. Good. And we'll bring him over this way. 10. Yeah, regrowth. Good.
Into battle!
I have a feeling we're gonna be at war with Corone here soon. She's got, I think he's up in, yeah, I don't know why he's up in Norska, but he is. And yeah, we're just gonna keep sacking this. Good. That way we can just keep getting some more levels up and get this army ready faster. Good. Yep. Good stuff. Okay.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Oh, I can recruit one right here. That's okay. Good. Who are we all having issues with? Alright, so he's done for.
Valiant Lord.
He's Paravon's basically dead. Clang Britus we're gonna be dealing with shortly. Okay. So really Clan Mulder is our biggest threat. But it's really not that big of an issue overall. The good thing too is we got enough armies over there that I'm assuming since Corone is taking so much territory up in Norska that's where their armies are. Do the money.
Your reach grows yet further.
So I don't really... Problem is I don't want to have to go into Norska to get rid of him. So hopefully I can stay out of that war as long as possible. Alright, what else? This is tier 4, right? Okay, good. Yeah, we'll get the... We'll get the artillery building. Could not think of the word there for a second. Yep, growth is good.
Yes, my lord.
Sack that again. Just for some levels. That's really good. I need to take my research off when I start fighting. Good. So I can get some more students. Yep, let's just buff our army more than buffing our lord. Good stuff. And yeah, this guy breaks, in my experience anyway so far, with these warrior priests, like they just break like crazy. So let's buff their leadership as the best we can.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Good.
Tools of judgment ready. On march.
Could get some of his items as well for Gelt. Right. Growth untainted. Yeah, that's really good. And then, yeah, we can do the... let's put walls here. Make it a pain for
Show me the accused.
anyone trying to take it.
What brings you here?
Alright.
Volkmar the Grim. Glen.
Really? Well, it's gonna be in the underway. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be able to blast them with our Hailstorm rocket batteries. Does have a potion of healing, but that's all right. He's on foot. He is in Waldenhof. So yeah, he'll have no menace belows. So that'll be super easy. Only gonna get that at tier 1, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that will do.
Armor is always nice. Yeah, I need it. I'm really, really bad at that. Good. Sure. Awesome. Cool. Tier 2 right away.
Wizard treading softly.
I know we want to use him for like a scout, I think.
Feel life flow.
Yes.
Alright, and then we will jump into this battle, lightning strike it, and just blow them to pieces. Which, thank you for, Sahegwo for, you know, stopping by early before the stream started. You know, I appreciate you being able to come in and telling me happy birthday. Today actually is my birthday. So, you know, I mean, thank you for being able to stop by when you could and throw in a chat. I appreciate that.
For the comet, ready.
All right. And yeah,
Light is might. For the Warhammer!
What are these guys even? Yeah, they're just like priests, like fanatical priests. So glad that's what I have to work with. Volkmar's on a horse. Alright. That's okay. It's really just about getting them kind of clumped up. Excuse me. There we go.
For the twin-tailed comet.
He's got a decent amount of ward save. So what? He has 20, and we can get up to 40 ward save with him. It's not too bad. We'll just get this going. It's not going to be very difficult. Let's send one unit back. I don't think they have any menace belows, but you never know. These are unbreakable as well. Plus, I want to get them in range of these Hellstorm rocket batteries, like in terms of their infantry. And then also, you know, get their warfire throwers and rattling guns to shoot into their own blobs. And if these guys just want to creep up, our missiles will destroy them. He does magic attack, which I'm resistant against by, what, 45%? Good stuff. Let's just see how he does. I mean, the animation of like lords on a horse though just are not good in terms of like their attacking animations. Yeah, it's just not good. That's okay.
Battle ready. Ready for battle. Quickly.
Which once we get his items up too, he'll be able to. I guess he is regenning right now already.
Quick march.
Okay.
Hand gunner. Moving now. Go. Formation.
With haste. War. Let's be.
It's fine.
Behold the light of Sigma.
Actually,
Hand gunner.
they got a bunch of heals.
Speaks through me.
Alright, go and take him on.
Glory awaits.
Should be, yeah, he's anti-large, but yeah, that just did nothing.
At speed.
Did nothing to him. Alright.
Our weapons are yours. As you say. Double time. Hellstorm rocket battery. Fire at will. Once. It shall be. Quickly now. Without delay. With
Oh
speed.
yeah.
With haste. At speed.
There we go.
Quick march.
And we'll just like keep using Volkmar to kind of distract them.
That's on order.
Understood. Yes, General. What do you bid?
Ready? Double time.
That's okay.
Balthasar.
Fight for France.
Oh, you're fine.
At speed.
Good stuff.
With speed. Immediately. Quickly now. For the Emperor. Night wizard.
Good stuff.
Hand gunners. Sigma
Shoot them. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Take troops ready.
He's taking a lot more damage than I would expect him to. But that's alright. Of course.
hand gunners. No lingering. For France.
It won't break.
Show us the
We just need to be careful that our Hellstorm rocket batteries don't start like shooting into our melee troops. Which, yeah, the balance of power is already coming into our favor.
We serve the Emperor. Hold fire for now.
Okay.
Attack them then.
And I think that's...
Of a twin-tailed comet with haste. Quick march. Let the wind of light blow.
Yes, sir. Sigma calls.
Tell you what, fighting Skaven or orcs? Skaven. They jumped in the underway stance.
No lingering.
Oh shit.
For the Warhammer.
Preach! On my command. To combat.
Good stuff.
We are
I
Sigma.
think that's the army losses. Yep. Just had to fight it manually because it gave us a valiant defeat. So it wasn't anything like too difficult, but yeah, I've already decided that even though Volkmar buffs the flagellants or whatever they are, I
Yes, my lord.
am gonna get rid of those because they're garbage. Get him out of there. Which, thank you, Anon, for stopping by. Thank you. I didn't know if I was gonna stream or not today, but we ended up getting more stuff done in the morning, so I have a little bit of time. Cool. Which I'm still having issues with. Still having issues with YouTube telling me how many people are here. Right now it's telling me 0. But I've had it go up to 1 4 times now. So if there are more than one, if there is more than one person here, welcome. Now it says the free militia might be a more viable choice. Yeah, I've never played, or never even used Volkmar, so it would be interesting to see what I could do with it. Money's not really an issue right now either, so far. I haven't really needed to recruit an army in a hurry, so I'm still bringing in I think 13,000 gold per turn, and I have 5 armies. Yep, take the leadership, even though they're unbreakable. Awesome. Let's give it to him. Yep. Volkmar regenerates, so he doesn't need anything. Cool. Awesome. Good stuff. Plus, how do you even make them free? Is it some of these abilities? I don't know. Good, and then we should, be able to auto this one. Good stuff. Free as in citizen. Oh, I gotcha.
Sigma.
Oh, come on, give me a student.
Moving.
We can just replace these
Chosen
here.
of Sigma.
Cool. Do some regrowth. Banishments. Okay. I think I've already attacked the settlement over here. Yeah, we're still leveling this army up, so our heroes and lords get, or our lord gets a little better.
Command here.
Waiting on replenishment with Carl's army. Yep, all good. Alright. We can... Yeah, so after we get rid of the ratty boys, we can move on to kill more rats. So, good stuff.
Welcome to my
Not paying for that. Don't really know where Zupar's going. Cool.
Hail to your
Oh, they're at war with
Emperor,
Clan Boulder. I didn't realize that. Cool.
Volkmar the Grim. I see Sigmar's hand in this.
Yeah, because he'll
The
take
wicked
that.
flee before me.
Let's send this
Finding
lord to the
paths.
west, actually.
Great Grogny's beard.
Franzi boy. Good, good. Yep. Do growth, do walls. Oh, who's besieging him?
The nation calls. Summon the elector counts.
Uh-huh.
What do you require?
Start the war.
I think we wouldn't have any issues with that. I think they only have the one settlement. Yeah.
Yes, my lord. It is for the best.
Awesome.
Move!
Come on, give me a student. No. That's okay. Got his magic for his army sorted at least.
Yes.
Leave him in force march.
Sound plan.
By the comet.
Haven't really gotten too many good like arcane items.
There is power within prayer.
Good. Yep. got it blocked. You're good.
Of course.
His water's in there. Be right back, guys. Alright. Now you get to look at my pretty face again. Alright. Can't quite reach that, so just in case they do have an army there, we'll just stay in a camp stance. That would be really good. But I think I want to go for this first.
Tools of judgment ready. Orc Slayer!
I mean, I guess public order is actually holding there, so we can start upgrading that. Yeah, let's get some cav. We could do growth, but do battle wizards, money. If you don't mind, how did you build up Reichland's buildings or plan to? In terms of like, what buildings do I focus on, or what do you mean? And definitely, like, I don't mind. I don't ask, or I don't mind anyone asking any question. As long, I mean, you know, as long as it pertains to the game. What buildings do you put in each slot? It depends, kind of like where I'm at, in terms of like the level of like the city. So if I'm tier 5, I usually get rid of the growth buildings, and so now. I've put in like an armory just so I can get like the demigryph knights and whatnot, right? And then like these other settlements here, obviously focused on money, and because the empire, so like at Altdorf, right? Even though like this is tier 3, same with like the industry buildings here. I don't get the castle Reichsguard building, just because the Reichsguard are pretty terrible in my opinion, but it just sort of depends, really. I don't need this anymore for public order. Building this, like for these toll gates, I really only have been building these in settlements that, you know, are making a bunch of money to begin with. So like Stirland, I'm probably not going to build that building here. Just because, you know, it's not really a major money producing like province. So there's where I'll do like a lot of the barracks to increase my hero capacity. So it just kind of varies like depending on the province, I guess. Because like here I destroyed the growth building, and so now I can, you know, finally use that to start increasing my capacity. Which, I mean, this one's making okay money. It just depends on the province. So like in general, I guess, like if the province, you know, is making you good income without you boosting it, that's where you'll boost, you know, or use like the economy boosting extra buildings, I guess. And then the settlements and provinces that don't really make you a lot of money, that's where you will rely or use it for like military and whatnot. Just one moment, I'll be right back because we are dropping a few frames. Just one moment, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I think I got the issue fixed. Nicholas, welcome to the stream, man. It says, wait a minute, Lemon is streaming. Yeah, like 30 minutes after I made the post in the Discord about not streaming, we ended up knocking out a lot of the stuff we needed to do in order to get ready like for our flight later on, and so I actually have some time to stream, and so I figured, like, why not? And I kind of want to wrap up this campaign since I'm going to be gone for 4 days before so that way when I come back, you know, I'm not like jumping into this again. Manon says, okay, thanks, always interested in other people's builds, which I'm still learning with the Empire, so like it could be wrong, I guess. You know, it may not be the most optimal thing, but I guess it just depends, you know, what you're going for. Like if you're looking to use Carl and buff like Reichsguard, you know, then definitely like build the Castle Reichsguard building, you know what I mean? But especially like since these provinces here are pretty safe, I'm not really worried about like replenishment rate. So because I do that with all of my campaigns in terms of like, okay, like I don't really need the replenishment rate, so like we get rid of them. I'm not growing stuff there anymore as well, but like out here I'll definitely keep like the growth and replenishment, because this is where my armies are gonna be, and if I lose a battle and have to retreat, I'll still get decent replenishment here. So it just sort of depends on the situation and where I'm at. If the settlement, you know, is gonna make me money, then I'm gonna focus, you know, on how much I can buff that economy. If not, I'll just use it for military purposes and just get as many military units that are recruitable there and kind of use it as the recruiting center. That's unfortunate. No, I never built Castle Reichsguard for the same reason you said. Yeah, like it's like if it buffed, like I get why it's there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if it was buffing like the Demigryph Knights, you know, if there was something to buff them, that would be a little different. But yeah, I'm not gonna buff the slowest unit in terms of cavalry in the game.
Off we go to fill my chapter.
Oh yeah, they're leaving. That's fine. Didn't you have to catch a plane? It's like tomorrow morning at 2:30 in the morning. So it's Thursday, just before 1:30 p.m. here, and our flight leaves at 2:30. It's like 2:40 a.m. Friday. So
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
good. And then yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'll get back Tuesday at like midnight here in Alaska. And so after I sleep, I'll stream again Tuesday. But definitely will be gone for a little bit of time here. So since I had the opportunity, I figured I would try and finish this campaign today. And that way when I do come back, I can just move on to something else. Do health with this guy. Good. Yeah, he's already got his pony. Good. Says, but I do keep the pasture building since it helps outrider costs. Nicholas says, oh nice. Yeah, definitely. I've never really used the outrider. Like I know Gelt starts with them. I know the like grenade launcher ones are pretty good. for kind of like for infantry blobs. Just from what I've seen other people use in terms of like their builds. I guess I just never used it myself. Because one thing, like, as a cavalry unit, you know, you're gonna be micro managing it a lot more. Plus, you know, there are other units I would use that are able to do the same thing, I guess. Yeah, increase our capacity for our captains. Alright. Yep, make him a little tougher.
To strengthen the empire.
Awesome.
Onward!
Easy, easy.
This will bolster the nation.
Yes, it will. Alright, who hasn't
Bring me
moved?
to my men. My orders are to move.
As of right now, too, like for like another army would be nice. But I'm kind of wanting to keep my income where it's at, so we can keep you know, building things that we need to build, sort of thing. Anon says, I've been to Alaska once, absolutely beautiful place, and I was lucky to see the bubble net feeding whales. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, there we go.
The nation calls.
But yeah, we're dropping quite a bit of frames today. Which would be great if it comes back. When we moved up here, we took like a little vacation and ended up seeing a bunch of like whales. It was down in Seward, Alaska. It was like the southern tip of Alaska. Like literally, it's the first city you run into coming in from the ocean down there, and don't know why it's doing it so badly, like, because it's literally like I'm dropping frames and the next second I'm not, and it's just going up and down. Anon says, for the Empire, I like to build the Warhammer equivalent of historical pike and shot armies. Not the best min/max build for hard difficulty, but that's why I play on normal. Right? I mean, they're definitely, like, if you want to play like from a historical approach in terms of like an army build, like obviously the Empire is kind of the way to. Yeah, we'll do growth and growth.
Your orders? Absolutely not. Seek out the heretics. Moving off.
Okay. Money will be good there, just not right now. We'll get all this built up. Yeah, we can actually build it already. Yep. Be a really good chance to take out Durthu. I think I'm going to. If I remember, he gives a pretty good. Like kill trait. I mean, if you're going into Athel Lorne, that is.
We march. It is for the best to strengthen the Empire.
Let's take our research off so we can hopefully get some more students. Good. Yep, just make him harder to kill. Do I have other things up? No, I don't. Okay.
The nation calls.
I will be moving forward, I think, with the channel. Hopefully people won't be like too upset about it. But I will be playing with the one button respec mod.
I command here.
Enables flaming attacks. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's pretty useful when playing against or fighting wood elves. But I'm just, even though I haven't played very long, I'm already fed up with going to extreme lengths on like confederating or getting another lord, and then by the time, you know, I get to that stage, I can't use him because he's so bad. So it's, yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully, you know, people won't think too poorly of the channel, since I am going to be using that mod, which I just don't think it really negatively affects the campaign a whole lot, and so hopefully it's not too frowned upon. But it's just a personal preference. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to take the time and effort and money in a campaign to, you know, get a lord and then not even be able to use him. Like, I don't see the purpose in that. So Nicholas says, oh, is Noam Alaska really liking that movie The Fourth Kind about alien abductions? I know this is really off topic, but I'm curious about alien stuff. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you whether or not that is from the movie or used in the movie, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, so there are their other two settlements.
Yes. So, very well.
Let's bring Volkmar back over here
This is why.
and get him a proper army. Anon 234 says, I use it myself. The AI can make really poor choices. Yeah, it's just like, and it's just frustrating, you know, or like, especially if it's a really good lord, right? Like the high elves. That's the number one that I think I'm gonna benefit from it the most. You know, if it takes you forever to get a confederation or like dark elves, and then you can't even use Malekith or Tyrion, like, you go to all these lengths, you finally get them, and then it's not even worth it. And it's like, why did I just waste all this time in the campaign when I could have been using these resources for something else, kind of thing. So Nicholas says, okay, thanks for answering anyway. Yeah, no problem. There is I know on I think it's on Netflix, which I've never seen it, but they filmed a show in Alaska based on, you know, like living in the extremes, and one of the, it's right kind of by Denali Park in like the heart of Alaska. It begins with a T, like the city, and that's actually where they like did filming for it, was in that city. So Anon 234 says, or they put points in stupid skills like the one that buff harpies. Oh yeah, which I'll show you what I mean. I know I did this yesterday with like the Ikit Claw campaign, but I'll show you like my frustration and why I am going to be using it. Which I haven't I haven't played the campaign since I've started using the mod as of, you know, yesterday. But like it took, because I don't do, you know, like the cheating where, you know, you can teleport. It's the one about truckers. I think so. I think it was an actual movie, and it was like filmed all in this one town. I think it's it's an actual like documentary or movie. But like, you know, so I took the time in this campaign to literally take a hero and go from Lustria all the way to the Chaos Waste to meet, or up to Hell Pit to meet Throt, right? And same thing with Eshin. Went from like this far west side of the map all the way to the east side of the map. And I got to them. They were level like 39 or level 40, right? And I was like, okay, you know, here we go. How bad is it? Well, I'm about to show you guys how bad it really was. Right? Or 40 and 31. So this is Queek. I go to a skill tree. This is the stuff I'm talking about right here. What? So there's, which I would have used Blastmaster, but you have 3, 6, 9. 9 points already wasted. I have 2 here, so that's 11 wasted. I have, what was it? 3, 6, 9, 11, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 missed like points. 24 out of 40 like, you know, skill points that I can't, you know, this was before I had the respec mod, which obviously now, you know, I can fix him if I want to. But you know, that's why if everyone's like, "Oh, that's cheating," be like, "Okay, really? You're going to go all to that extreme length and, you know, not actually be able to use a lord?" So yeah. I'm just like I'm saving that example that way if anyone's ever like, "Oh, like what's, you know, like what's the benefit of it?" Quick head taker right there. That is the reason why you use that mod. Which I could probably Google search what like the town name of it. I'm curious if I even just look on like my GPS if the name pops up. It's the town is called Talkeetna. It's like talk and then Eetna. That's where they filmed wherever that was or whatever it is. Malice is here.
Malice Darkblade.
Oh, because he got confederated, so he's actually put we'll do walls here. Hopefully I don't have to worry about it anymore. Announces, to be honest, I started using the respec mod about a month ago because I was tired of having so many wasted points. Yeah, exactly. Like,
I am a supreme patriarch.
it just, from my point of view, it just takes like the fun out of
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
getting that lord, right? Like at least, you know, with that respec mod, right? You can at least be like, you know, feel good, be like, okay, at least, you know, all these resources weren't wasted. You know what I mean? Like, at least it amounted to some sort of good, basically.
Yes. Get training.
So, good. And you can only do it once, so it's not, I don't feel like it's cheating, right? Plus, again, it goes back to, at the end of the day, it's a video game, so if you want to play it a certain way, you can, right?
By Sigma's right.
It's not like you can do it every single time you mess up. It doesn't, you know, buff their skill points by anything, so in terms of like a mod almost changing the game by like no percent, that mod is, I think, would be the one to take that win, because it literally doesn't negatively affect the outcome of the game. All right, yes, good. Let's see. I don't need that building with them. Yeah, we can get Demigriff Knights here. Don't need that building. Let's, even though, oh man, we're out of money. Even though this, you know, can be built in a lower tier, we'll build this chain here as well as that for the research rate and lowered recruit rank. And I think I've moved everybody.
I am ready.
Yep. Volkmar has, yeah, Volkmar's been moved. He attacked. Yep, we're good. Nicholas says you can configure that to do many times for the same lord. I once did that to a lord from a confederation. I mean, it's one thing I've had to teach myself in terms of like not clickbaiting, but like just clicking through everything. Because I mean, I make the occasional mistake of putting a point in where I didn't want it, and then like go out of the skill tree, so then I can't go in and reverse it. And so, depending on the campaign I'm playing, if like I really need to focus on where I'm putting the skill points, I tell myself to slow down before going into that. Take the lack of campaign movement range for a while. Got enough.
I hear you. Leaving.
All right. Yep.
Yes, that will do.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
I can't get. Oh, because it's a tier 5 unit. Yeah, it's a tier 5 unit. Damn. Okay. Non-234 says, doesn't Nolan have a building that improves artillery? Yes, it does. Right here. I'm currently building it up to tier 5. Right here. Recruit rank for artillery, upkeep, recruitment cost, everything like that. Yep. Respects I was referring to. Yeah, Nolan is the artillery city. This is also like a really good. Like, even though these, like, it's making me good money, the fact that it, you know, buffs artillery, like, this is a really good province, you know, to use as a like a army building province. You know, it's right now, you know, it's in the middle of my empire. You know, I'm not overly extended. You know, it's pretty accessible in terms of if I need to go to the west with an army or to the east.
Yes.
And so you kind of just have to make judgment calls depending on the campaign you're playing on. You know, in the situation, like, there's a lot of things that go into it, but
the empire.
Okay. Yep. Oh, no. Get the missile resistance. Yep, lowered recruit rank is always good. And we did do a confederation. Yes.
Command here. My
Alright,
orders
let's
are
take
to move.
that off. Damn, I thought I could get... Oh man, that is kind of a pain.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
That'll be fine for now.
I will
We'll
cast
deal with
out
it.
all evil.
Man, I just really thought it, oh well. It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I need monies and growth. Which I do have another army somewhere now.
What's the quarry?
Okay, I was confused and thought you chose the tier 5 regular artillery building instead of the landmark. I almost made that mistake, actually, but
It is time.
luckily I caught myself before I did.
Blessings of Sigmar upon them.
Okay.
True servant of Sigmar.
What did you think you were gonna achieve with that? Sorry about that. My fiance was heading out, and so we had to move some things around so I could get the dog in here with me. Which I think he's standing right behind me. Yeah, we're just gonna like destroy these buildings and get some money out of them. I don't plan on being able to hold this because it's gonna be surrounded by Skaven. So let's just go through the settlements and make sure. Damn. Take the money, because we're more likely than not gonna be able to hold them anyway. Yep. Plus, because our garrisons are gonna be super weak too. Okay, maybe they're. Is that different in Empire when you do I guess it's not a normal confederation, I guess. But typically I thought when you confederated someone, you know, your garrison started out super weak. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yep, we're all good here. Yeah, our money's kind of been solved after that. Oh, no. Because we need to attack with Carl. Alright. Gosh, it's okay. Silly boy. Stop it. Didn't quite have the door shut, and he's smart enough and knows how to open doors. You know, as long as like the door's not actually completely shut, he will be able to unlock it or like kick it open. All right, so we want to attack him.
For our nation. Men.
Oh, that sucks, man. Oh, no, on 234 says, is Marcus still around? Or have you not had a chance to send a hero to Lestria and check in on him? Or check on him? I have no idea. I haven't had a chance to. Starting in like the first what was it? Like the first part of this campaign I was kind of getting into the war with the vampire counts, and then like halfway or like early on in the second part of the live stream yesterday, they started like the vampire accounts like Vlad and Manfred just like started coming up here like through Ostland and the Southern Outblast and like just blowing stuff up and literally just like going through pillaging and raising empire settlements. And so I was losing a lot of imperial authority, and so I kind of focused my attention on them. And then as soon as I got done with all of that, Bretonia started declaring war on me, which is why I'm pushing into here now. So it's kind of been one thing at a time with this, but we'll get into this siege. And yeah, I just haven't had time to really check in on him, and I hate Marcus so much. Cash, where you at? Stay over here. Come on. Silly boy. Mainly because he's just like... what am I trying to think of? He... why can't I think of the Lord I'm actually thinking of? Oh, give me a second. He's very similar to, I can't think of the legendary Lord. That he's not like, it says understandable you're constantly fighting fires as the Empire. Yeah, definitely. But just like personally, I despise Marcus, because it's not that he's like really good in terms of like combat effectiveness, or like his faction is really good by any means, but they're good enough to the point where you have to like, you have to know where he is, and he's just enough of a threat that he causes headaches. And so yeah, it's just, oh man, I got a lot of artillery bugs for this siege. So I mean, if I get to him, like, all right, awesome. But if I don't get to him, I don't care. Alright, can you shoot that? Nope. How about that one? Gosh, it makes me... I can't think of who I'm thinking of. Now that... Gosh, why am I having so many buggy issues with my artillery? It's that hidden wall. Literally, like, there's nothing in your way.
Yes! Steady, men!
Yeah, why can't I think of that Lord? Man, it'll come to me, hopefully. But he's just one of those, lords that he's not gonna like expand and like really like get into your territory and be a pain in your ass. But at the same time, if you don't get rid of him, he's gonna like come in, take one settlement, and then be like, bye, and then just leave you alone, and then try and get out of the war against you because he doesn't want to actually fight you.
We must be triumphant.
And like his faction as a whole, just I don't enjoy his mechanics, and it's just, yeah. But good. I hope they fix this in Warhammer 3. This stupid artillery bug where apparently they can't see the towers. So goddamn annoying. Which, hopefully you guys are still here. YouTube's currently telling me that nobody is. Yeah, and like right there, I didn't click anything, so I think the game's just having a little some issues right now. Don't know why it's doing that.
Hellstorm rocket battery.
All right. Yeah, like I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Can blow that up. Bring you up here. Bring our heroes back.
No lingering.
Oh, what the hell?
Ready for war. Halt.
You freaking idiots. It blew up one of my own units.
Heading up. Yes.
Alright, we'll just triple speed it, get them in position. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Oh, no, I didn't even move you. I swear to God. See, this is what happens when I try and, you know, stream when I wasn't planning on streaming. The game just decides to screw with me and not work. Alright. Well, let's blast those trolls. Alright, there we go. Good.
For the Warhammer. Let us go.
Yeah, these guys are having issues forming up as well.
Seeking enemy.
Come on. It's a frustrating. Alright, tell you what. Move you guys up
On our way.
so we can actually reach a few armies here. They shouldn't be in the line of fire of anybody else. And let's move you guys up as well.
My God, Moran. With haste. Yes, sir. Handgunners.
Good. Welcome, guys. Welcome. If you're joining the stream, welcome. I know it wasn't kind of a planned stream today. It was kind of like literally about an hour before. Alright. Move him up again.
Yes, sir.
And now we're. Yeah, I don't know why I'm suddenly having issues. Not a clean stream today, and I apologize for that, everyone. Alright.
Our weapons are yours. Attack.
Are you guys just not gonna fire anymore, or apparently they can only fire one at a time.
Hellstorm. Strike.
Good. There we go. There we go. Now I think they had some night goblins, which I imagine are potentially sitting like right here.
At speed.
Yep, these are getting some good kills now as well. Yep, there they are. Good. Tell you what, let's drop a flamestorm down.
Burn everything. Seething fire. My already struck.
As long as they stay in range, I guess. That wasn't too bad of a cast, but yeah, we gotta get him out of there. Okay. We'll keep doing damage to them since they're still there. Good. Not really getting too many kills. Yeah, you're gonna shoot my artillery if you do that. Man, I really wish he had arcane conduit. Yep, swing them around. We'll start coming in and like shooting their balance of power units. Actually, just shoot right here. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's destroy that tower. Tell them to stop firing. I'm really pissed that we blew up one of our own Hellstorm rocket batteries. Can we drop that again? Okay. These are really good for like taking out walls, at least. See if we get a little closer, if we can. Yep, there they are. That would have been right.
Quick march.
There we go. Good. All right. What's taking fire? Alright, interesting.
Our weapons are yours.
Bring them forward so we can start shooting this arachnok spider. Swing him back around this way. Wonder. Oh baby, there we go. Blow them up. Go. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Where it sends like one artillery piece up here. Yeah, blow them up on the. Don't know how accurate that'll be since they do have poor accuracy. Shoot there. Alright. Have you guys shoot up here. And you. We might actually be able to get both of these units, yeah, firing at this spider.
At speed. Take the ground.
There we go. Yeah, it's actually working out really, really well. Blow that boy up. We're getting some pretty good kills on these guys. Trying to think of what faction to play as next. I'm not really sure what route I want to go. I think after playing quite a few factions that, you know, I'm not really like a main with them by any means, and I'm still kind of learning them. Excuse me. I think I want to play something that, you know, I like to think I'm good at. I just don't know what I want to play yet. Not that I guess I kind of sounded potentially cocky, but there are definitely more factions in the game that I don't know how to use than there are ones that I do know how to use. So, alright, let's come over here. Yeah, he did his worth. Which I don't know if you guys, if Anon or Nicholas, if you guys are still here on the stream, you know, like definitely, you know, leave a comment. Let me know what maybe you'd like to see. Kind of help me out to decide what I want to do. And if you don't know or don't have a preference, that's totally fine as well. That's probably not. Yeah, it's not a good. Not a good idea. Wasted a volley there for sure. Okay. Let's bring our fire wizard back up. Cast that, because that does armor, major, magical, and fire damage. So that's not too bad. All right.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Let's bring some units over here, and the other three can come up over here.
The Empire endures.
Hopefully we kind of have a line of sight right there, I think. Look at me zooming in with my head, making it making it appear that, you know, I can see a little closer with that there, like that. Good. Yep. I'm sorry I'm dropping some frames. I'm not sure why. There's nothing going on. Unless the same thing happens yesterday, where I just completely lost my internet during the early parts of the stream yesterday. But no. Shoot him. Go. There we go. Say there we go and a lot. that was brought to my attention by my fiance yesterday. After I finished streaming, she goes, you know, I didn't really even like watch you, but all I know is you say cheese and you say and there we go, too much. I'm like, well, thank you. So, you know, not only am I getting constructive feedback from, you know, you guys that are viewing me, but also from my fiance. Alright.
Weapons at the ready. Kindle flame. Show us the
Shoot him. So they just have, yeah, those orc boys are pretty good balance of power, and these trolls still are. Alright, shoot those bad boys. Which may swing these guys over. Tell you what, let's bring this cannon, and we'll kind of snipe their lord. Anon says, how nice of them to blob up for your artillery. Oh, I know. We're doing all right in terms of in terms of kills with the Hellstorms. Alright, just shoot there. Honestly, I think like you combat their poor accuracy issue by just telling them to shoot the ground. You know, like other artillery pieces, you know, will do a much better job in terms of like guessing what path, you know, if this troll unit, you know, starts going backwards and I'm shooting at it. The artillery piece kind of tries to guess, it seems like, you know, where it's going to go, but with the Hellstorms, I mean, just say screw it and, you know, just do an area of effect attack and be like, alright, if you hit something, great. If you don't, it's not a big deal either. We'll just change it. Who's shooting me? It's not very nice, man. So you're out of the ammos. Oh, you still have some. Alright, well then you guys like come back here and we're gonna fire like into this area right here. We'll keep being patient with our magic because we don't have that much of it. Good. Good stuff. One more. Oh, that works too. Excuse me. Oh, you can see him. Yeah, don't give me that stuff, man. Don't give me that. You can see him just fine. Alright. Just bring them up a little bit in case they, by some random awkward chance that they misfire, they'll be out of the way. Tell you what, healing. Healing those guys might help a little bit with our balance of power. Not a lot, but you know, every little bit helps. Who's shooting me? Those boys? Oh, I can just bring them up over there. And get wrecked. Beastmen are in a good spot now. Any of them would be fun to watch. Yeah, I just did a. I just finished a Malagor campaign. That was really fun. That was yeah, I mean, in terms of like the channel and stuff like that, like that was a really successful live stream for me. I really enjoyed that one, and I want to keep testing all of them out because I think all of them bring something different to the table. Even Kazrak now, I think is doable. Even though he doesn't really like buff that many units, you can get his ambush success chance pretty freaking high. So I mean, it won't really matter like in terms of, you know, you don't have Minotaurs or something like this or whatever, you know, you're not gonna do very well. Like, I don't know, like you can make almost anything work in an ambush. Morgur I kind of want to do just because of how like exploitable he is, you know, with his aura of, what is it? It's not aura of mutation. It's something along those lines, which I'm sure you are aware of what I'm referring to, but he's definitely someone I want to see or use just to see like how broken I can make him. Good. Yeah, we're still getting a few kills on him. Torox, I think, like Torox is obviously just a beast. Like, not really too concerned with that one. Good. We can definitely use. We can use Franzi Boy here to take out that Lord. Beastman, yeah, I already got that one. Alright, shoot them. Oh, you can see them. Quit being an idiot. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they took a little bit of damage trying to come in here like that. Okay, I gotta laugh at this. When I heard you ask for suggestions, I was not aware that my end of the stream was 6 minutes behind. Yeah, my internet dropped out for a little bit, and so I dropped frames, and so it, you know, obviously took a little bit for the stream to catch up with what had happened. So you're good. I figured that's what happened. We dropped quite a few. It happens, you know, like, it's annoying for me and for the, you know, for you guys watching me, so I do apologize for that. My fiance and I are actually looking, have been looking, for another place to live, so we can actually get like kind of each have like our own office area where I can, you know, stream and play, and she has a place where she can go and work on her homework and stuff for grad school. And as soon as that happens, we'll be able to upgrade our internet as well. And so I should basically have, unless, you know, the occasional drop frame will happen, but it like consistently happening when I'm streaming will basically be gone. So yeah. Which I try and do my best. Like if I do drop frames, if it's like really bad, I typically try and put like a comment in the chat just to let you guys know, like, you know, like, all right, probably in a little bit you should, you know, refresh your stream, or you like your YouTube browser, that kind of thing, just so you guys are aware of what's going on too. Which I wonder too if that's part of the issue in terms of YouTube having issues telling me, you know, how many people are actually like viewing me, if it's because of my internet. But, you know, for it just not being able to correctly tell me, I guess, you know, how many people are actually viewing me, I don't know. Why are you trying to fight black orcs, man? Hey, get out. Good lord. Shoot the pump wagons. Actually, screw it. If he wants to be a silly boy, let him be a silly boy. Good. Get wrecked.
Hand gunners!
Good.
Sigma!
I think we're getting close to the army losses.
Onward!
So we'll just hold on to our ammo. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get out of there. There we go. There's the army losses. There we go. There we go. I'll take the heroic victory. Which, once this battle map loads through, I'll refresh my YouTube studio and see if it tells me anybody's even here. Because right now it says it still says nobody's here, even though you're obviously chatting. Nicholas comes in here from time to time. So and it says, are you using the cavalry beta patch? CA was supposed to fix cav units getting stuck in infantry formations. No, I am not using it. Just from what I've seen, Mercy the Mad, because I think he is using the beta patch, or has been using it for a while in his streams, and it just, like, I haven't really paid too much attention to it, but it just doesn't seem like it's that big of a change, you know, and I don't really use cavalry anyway. So I don't have it opt-in. So I mean, it wouldn't, like,
Pick up the pace.
it really wouldn't change, you know, how I play, because I don't really like cavalry that much, you know. So it wouldn't hurt my campaigns by any means, but at the same time, it doesn't do anything for me if I do opt it in. But I have not personally, like, tested it out, so I do not know if it does make cavalry viable. I'm not sure. Good. Yep, replenishment rates. Good stuff. And okay. Yes, money. Sure. Excuse me. Yep. Don't need to waste our money on the cav building just yet. Ooh, hold up. Alright. Yeah, get walls, get rid of the cav building. Don't need that up to tier 4. Sterling. Sure. Yep, that's all good, and we'll move on. Yeah, it's still telling me that nobody's been here today, so I don't know what else I can do at this point other than just bite the bullet and deal with it, and hopefully it either fixes itself or I just, you know, continuously keep dealing with it. So, or I guess, you know, and unless I get like 980 subscribers, so I hit, you know, that 1,000 subscriber limit, you know, then I can finally get support from YouTube personally, you know, and you know, so yeah, if that would just happen overnight, you know, that would just fix all my problems, because that's how that works, right? You just demand people that they like you. Like me because I say you should like me, and that should be good enough for you.
I go in his name.
Oh shit. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that.
Grand Theogenist.
Not losing that army already. Yep, that's fine. Why did I just start singing Star Wars? I don't know why. DM, welcome. I like you. Long time. Hey, man. I think you're okay. But... no, I'm kidding. You're a pretty cool cat, I suppose. Alright, let's get walls. And do money. And Untainted would be good. Being close to the Chaos Boys. Alright, we got walls. We're at tier 4, so yeah, let's get the artillery building. Yep, don't care about you anymore. Or for the meantime.
Moving off.
Cool. Just okay. Sulks in his lair. Hey, I'm glad you can make it today, man. I didn't even honestly like. I've been streaming just under 2 hours, and like if you would have asked me 3 hours ago if I was streaming, I probably would have told you no. It was kind of a last-minute decision. So I'm glad you were able to make it today, my friend. Yeah, let's do growth. So I just googled the analytics issues you are having, and it's been a bug since January 2020. Awesome. It's specific to live streams too. Yeah, it was fine. I'm trying to think of like when I really started having issues with it. Because when I first started, come on, there we go. Alright, I apologize for that. I know it's annoying. It annoys me. But yeah, it was when Nicholas like started watching me, it was fine. Like when he would be on, it would tell me like, okay, you know, you have one viewer, you know, and it would be there the whole time. There we go. I got a student. Which I was like, okay, great. And then honestly, when I started getting, which it sounds like weird to say, and I don't know why, but like as soon as I started getting raids from like when I started like getting raided by Mercy and Dame is when I started having issues with like the viewer count being accurate. You know, like it sounds weird because it's not like damn it, you know, like stop hosting me. Like no, please please don't. I'm a young lad. I need some help. But it's just weird. Like YouTube's like, oh, like you're starting, like, you know, you're finally starting to get a little bit of growth. Bam, bad. Like not letting you know if anybody's there. That way you can ignore them and be a dickhead. Like all right, like party foul, man. So I don't know what.
Who calls?
Which, especially if it's been going on for a year, I want to say something, but I feel like it'd be a little taboo as a new content creator to be talking shit on CA already. Yeah, I'll hold my comment for now. Oh, this map looks shitty. Well, let's do it. DM, I'm curious, how did yours and Red Sage's stream work out for you guys last night? I guess, like, not stream, but the campaign. Were you able to save him from the Dark Elves?
Oh. Men of the Empire,
I really hope I have a chance to deploy. Okay, thank God.
With the gift of making grand speeches. I am no orator. That is true. But I am not a cold man, despite this mask, frozen in its stern aspect.
Ooh. There we go. We'll turn a little bit sideways. If they try and flank me, I'll be able to handle that, but also be able to kind of shoot straight ahead as well. There we go. We did. Thanks for your help. Oh yeah, no problem. Tretch, I mean, kudos to Red Sage for. I mean, if you're gonna play Skaven, especially when you're still learning Skaven, to pick Tretch as your first lord. I mean, that's ballsy, man. That is very, very, very ballsy. So I mean, tip of the cap to Red Sage on being able to do that. So, team said we ended up with him controlling. Excuse me. The Claude Coast and me making my way up north to smash Malekith. Oh, nice. I don't know. I think someone's already made like a blog, technically telling you like what cities do this. But I believe certain like main capitals give like buffs to the Beastman Herdstones. So I know like Karak, I believe gives you like extra armor piercing damage for all your armies. I think Nagaron gives you a buff as well. I just don't know the other ones just because I haven't played enough campaigns to test it out for myself. But yeah, it's definitely not like the worst idea in the world to kind of go for like faction like main capitals. So you know, Dark Elves is Nagaron, High Elves is Lothern, Dwarves Karak. What would be some other ones? The Wood Elves with the Oak of Ages. I think it just makes your units like immune to the like Wood Elf attrition. I'm trying to think what else. Skaven Blight. I don't know how that works for Skaven because they technically have like numerous Skaven like main capitals with Hell Pit, Skaven Blight, and that kind of stuff. So I don't know how that really works. But I know there are some, you know, throughout the map that do provide like global bonuses to your armies. So. But I'm glad you could make it today, DM. Very glad. Thank you for your support. Alright, actually shoot some of their cav. I'm not really worried about their infantry. There we go. Good stuff. And miss the pledge? Never. I appreciate that. You are a rock, my friend. Alright, shoot those chosen. I was like, pretty soon they're just gonna like charge me, and they definitely are now. But I think we got everybody kind of spread out in a good position here. Yeah, and we should be able to handle everything here.
They come! They come! I channel the wind of Shaman! I'll have them as bronze statuary before they finish me!
Excuse me? Good. If I need to pop a net of Amatok, I will. Good. At least victory's already in our grasp.
Glory to the Emperor!
Shoot him.
I am prepared. By all reach
Oh, no, no, no.
Moving faster!
ready for war. Gelt, serve for the
Shoot him. Come on.
I am master of
attack! Hailstorm!
Good. Oh my gosh, will you guys, like, kill him? Do something, man.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
at speed!
For Heldenhammer.
Good lord.
Ivorina, listen! No!
There's the army losses, I believe. We're like, what the hell? So that wasn't frustrating. Alright, you guys need to stop firing because you're hitting my units. And let's just start getting some cast in.
The foe.
Good. Yep, good stuff. Easy win. Alright, what can we do? Good stuff. That healed all of them. Alright, good stuff. Easy win. Yeah, we're starting to we're really starting to kind of get a solid, you know, community, I guess, fan base, support group, whatever you kind of want to call it, coming to the channel, and I really appreciate all of you guys. It's you make playing the game even more fun than what it is, and I enjoy all of our conversations and tips and advice and everything. So, you know, thank you guys very much for that. Which I'm gonna turn my fan on. So now you guys got like the full like bear costume, you know. You gotta check that out a little bit, you know. All right. Yeah, we'll take the money.
Wind of Shaman, I will.
Jeez, like when do we... How many of these battles do you have to do before you actually get his freaking items? It's kind of ridiculous. I've done 2 of those. But, like, still haven't gotten, like, any actual, like, rewards from it. Ironhead, welcome, welcome. Welcome, my friend. I was just saying, you know, the channel's, you know, really starting to, like, grow the, you know, I mean, for only being here for about 2 months, I mean, we're already kind of starting to get a community and viewers that, you know, really make streaming a lot more fun. So, again, thank you all for being you, really. And today is officially, you know, my birthday. I know I've had a birthday stream going on for 3 days, but I mean, the whole reason I streamed the last 2 days was because I wasn't thinking I was actually going to stream today, but it worked out, and so yeah, we're here. We're doing this thing. Anon234 says, personally, I do the quest battles once, then activate the instant quest. The instant quest item mod. I find them become tedious over time and not fun. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm getting to the point. Like, all right, come on. Like, I've done this. You know, I've done some battles. Like, let's just kind of get it over with, kind of thing. All right, I got tier 4, but I need tier 5. That was the issue. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you all. Thank you very much. Did you get that breakfast? I did. I'm not like I know I don't have you guys on Snapchat, but I like made a story today
I am the supreme patriarch.
of like the size of the cinnamon roll that I had, which I can't say I had. My my fiance and I shared it, but oh my god, it was huge and it was delicious, and I didn't even eat half of my my entree because I was so full from it. But yes, it was delicious. The 6 a.m. Alarm was not the funnest thing to deal with, but we did it.
Anad, hail to your
See,
emperor, manling.
this is something I was in Dame's chat earlier today, and you know she's playing as
Ready.
Malice right now.
Dark are these times.
And this is exactly the kind of stuff I mentioned something about, like diplomacy being not, it's not necessarily a bug, but just being broken in a bad way. I have 135 relation with him. We're defensive, like we are defensive allies, and I cannot get a trade agreement with him.
This fine day?
Like, I don't care what difficulty you play on. You should be able to get basic, like, agreements if somebody likes you, regardless of what's going on. Like, that is such, like, pardon my language, it's such bullshit. Like, oh, it's frustrating. Tell you what, dude, they have an army here. Yes, they do.
I am prince and
It's right there.
Your coming was foretold.
Alright. I know this. Hopefully they fix it in Warhammer 3. Yeah, I do too. Honestly, like that is something which I never played 3K. But it's something that I loved.
They will be judged.
You know, that they implemented where, you know, you would in the, you know, the diplomacy screen, they would show you, you'd pick if you wanted like a non-aggression pact or trade agreement or whatever, and then it, you know, it would tell you like if it was favorable or not, and then it would tell you the reasons why it was favorable. I hope they, you know, they have that same like mechanic for Warhammer 3, where, you know, it's gonna tell you it's positive, you know, because of, you know, X, Y, and Z, but it's gonna tell you why it's positive along with that. It's not just gonna be like, yep, it's positive, now, you know, accept it, because like, no, get Soulfire. You know, in this situation where, like, even with,
friend. Very well.
okay, that worked out that time, but, you know, with Zufbar, you know, like, I want to know why, you know, this is yellow. Like, what is it, what is the AI looking at where when I have these high relations with them, that they're like, nah, trade agreement is just not something that we should do because it's not going to benefit us. Like, so I hope they incorporate that into the game, but could be wrong. I don't want him. Anon says, I really hope Game 3 has a tooltip breakdown to explain why the AI is refusing. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're gonna refuse it, like, fine, but like, tell the players, you know, tell the player like why you don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Now,
that way they can at least have the opportunity to fix it if they really want that trade agreement or whatever it may be. Like, give them the tools to actually succeed in that situation.
This will bolster the nation.
I'm just gonna get rid of them now. We gotta move on from
The nation calls.
blowing him up. Ironhead says, DM, when are we going to play a co-op? Tell you what, Ironhead, from what it seems like, you gotta reserve that guy in advance. He's doing co-ops all the time with people on his channel. Let's do another one of these. I mean, it'll give us some money. Oh, do I not have the money to teleport? That's okay. Anon says Paradox games have had that detailed diplomacy breakdown for years now. I definitely hope they bring it up to speed. So CS only started doing it with 3K. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me on some issues why they're so far behind in like bringing these things in. Like, I don't know. I'm not a part of CA, so you know, what do I know? Well, hey, there you go, Ironhead. Make it happen. Sounds like tonight is the night to shine. All right.
So, pick up the pace.
Absurd.
Good. Yep. Let's get it to tier 2. Get it walled up.
My knowledge is yours.
And use him as a scout. Holy shit.
Seek out the heretics. Onwards!
Alright. Yeah, we're going to kill us some Bretonia bitches. Sorry. I try not to swear because I never know who's gonna hop on. And just in terms of like for like the future, I try to limit my swearing because of you know, the potential. I just don't want to be, you know, kind of associated with the fact that, oh, like, you know, he's good, he knows what he's doing, but dude, he swears like a freaking sailor kind of thing, you know. So hopefully I can not do it as much. Decisive defeat. Huh. Really? They're warfire throwers. And they're just gonna outnumber me. Ironhead says he's ready when you are, DM. He's putting the ball in your court, dude. I kind of see what you're doing there, Ironhead. You know? Even PewDiePie swears on occasion, and he's a kid-friendly channel. Alright. That makes me feel a little better about it, which I really don't swear, like, almost ever on the stream.
Summon the Elector Counts.
It's just like sometimes if I'm just really pissed off, it just occasionally slips out, you know?
Emperor.
Sometimes you just can't help it. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, make him less of a wuss.
The Empire.
Get some monies. Alright.
I will marshal the men.
Yep.
So,
just keep on creeping down. Ironhead, I see what you're doing there, man. That's like when you're asking out a girl, and or no, like your girlfriend or something, and she's like, "You never take me out. We never do this." And it's like, okay, what do you want to do? And they hit you with the, I don't know. What do you want to do? It's like, okay then. Make up your mind. It's like, don't sit there and tell me you want to do something, and then when we ask you, hey, what do you feel like doing? I don't know. What do you feel like doing? Alright, man. Alright, we'll move on. And it says I stopped watching PewDiePie when he started doing kids videos around 3 years ago. I don't watch him, but he collaborates with some people I do watch. Anon says. Yeah, that makes sense. Which I've never, like, I'm new, like, I'm about as green to YouTube as you can be, so I don't even know who this guy is. Obviously, he's pretty well known, but yep, if you had to quiz me on him, I would fail with flying colors. not my area of expertise. I was actually a fan of PewDiePie before he had 500,000 subs. Holy cow! Okay. It's always interesting to me, you know, like what happens to no. The global recruitment wouldn't be bad. Neither would the... I think I want to go for the recruitment, and then I'll start worrying about this stuff down here.
Sigma, grant me strength.
Alright. You can go into ambush stance right there, and we'll take that settlement from him.
Out all evil.
Good. I just don't know how to prove it. He has 110 million subscribers. I mean, at that point, I mean, whatever he's doing, man, he's bringing in a good chunk of, he's bringing quite a bit to the table in terms of money, so, I mean, yeah, whatever he's doing, you can't really fault him for, I mean, whatever he's doing, it's making him money, you know what I mean? And when you get to that point, I mean, it does become about money. So.
To the provinces.
The Indian company took over him. As in, like, the Indian trade company, like from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is it time?
I don't know what she's thinking she's doing, but we'll wreck her. Alright. Yep, that's fine. That's moved. He's moved. Alright, yeah, we can do another battle for Gelt. Excuse me. Alright, the amulet or the staff? Which one is going to be better? The staff. So we'll do the staff battle. Hey, we're fighting our own peoples. Oh, what the hell is this shit? Alright, we'll figure it out. At that point, you quit your job and go into YouTube full time. Oh, 100%. I mean, you can... I mean, as in surpass the sub count. They're a big company that upload show videos on YouTube and have many subs from India. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, definitely, like, even in, like,
what is rightfully mine, then he is very
obviously,
much
like,
mistaken.
you know, Legends situation, like, I mean, also, like, I've talked to my fiance about it. Not that I think it will happen. I mean, if it does, like, great. But I told her, I was like, you know, like, if I can, you know, play a video game and make more money playing a video game than, you know, having to travel for a job, like, you know, in terms of, like, traveling, like, going to and from work every day and doing, you know, clocking in, when I can wake up when I want and play a game whenever I want to, like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do that. And she's like, I don't blame you. Which, it's kind of funny because when we first started dating, and I, like, of all my time in Warhammer 2, I never saw that circle of deploy zone. That's interesting. Yeah, this is freaking terrible. I've never done these, like, battles, so, I mean, I could very easily get flanked and get wrecked. I would like that, but I have no idea what videos to do. I don't either, really, like, I mean, I just started doing it because, you know, I was gonna do it anyway, and I had the time. So you know, that's why I am doing it now. But like, oh yeah, we're gonna get flanked here big time. Okay. I wonder if we use Gelt as kind of a in-between. Plus, I have nothing special that differentiates me from other YouTubers. I mean, that's definitely, you know, finding like how you can make yourself different. I mean, I'm still in that process. You know, I'm still trying to find, you know, like what can I bring to the table that's different from what everybody else. So I think at the end of the day, though, regardless, like nobody, I don't think, starts a YouTube channel thinking, you know what, I'm starting this because I know in, you know, X amount of years I'm gonna be doing it where I'm making, you know, tens of thousands of dollars, you know, where I can quit my job and do this full time. I don't think anybody ever like starts with that mindset, you know, if that makes sense. Like, I think it's something you just, it kind of happens. Cause like, you know, like I can't remember what he was doing before doing it full time, but you know, like Legend wasn't doing, you know, he wasn't streaming full time, you know what I mean? Like, it was something he did after work, you know, and so I don't think it's something you just, or like you wake up one day and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna be a full-time YouTube streamer, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely don't think that it's not something people like have the mindset of, nor it's something that you should have the mindset, you know, like if you do start a channel, it's not something you should like be thinking of. That bear costume is a start. Yeah. And also says, unless they have an inside contact or an agency, no one goes in thinking they'll hit it big from the start. Yeah, definitely. Mainly because, like, if you do have that mindset and you go into it, like, you know, if I had that mindset going into it, right, where I'm like, all right, you know, I'm going to start this channel, and in, you know, like at this time, and, you know, 2 months from the channel, right, I'm going to have 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to be able to quit working. I'm going to be able to do all this stuff, right? Like, that is just like setting yourself up for failure already. You know, because, you know, if you don't hit those marks, if you have to basically, you know, set like realistic expectations for yourself and your channel. Because with how large YouTube is now, going into it thinking, you know, like, all right, I'm going to start making Warhammer 2 content, and everybody's just going to fall in love with me and say, screw Legend of Total War, Lionheart, you know, Dame, Mercy, all those people. I'm bringing whatever everybody else is already doing, my stuff is already going to be better. And, you know, that's just, you know, not true. You know what I mean? Like, they've put the time in, they've built their community, and you know, that's like with anything, even if you, I think with a YouTube channel in general, like even if you don't have the mindset, like, you know, I'm starting this channel because someday I want to do YouTube full time, I think that's the kind of mindset you have to have going into it anyway, and you have to have it going into the fact that it's like starting a new job. Even if that's not your goal, if you start a YouTube channel, that's what you kind of have to like have the mindset going into it, where, you know, you're new to this line of work, you're gonna make mistakes. You know, you're not gonna be you're not going to be the CEO of the company right from the get-go. You're going to have to put your dues in. You're going to have to learn the system. You're going to have to understand how it all works, basically. You know what I mean? And you know, I think that's where I was starting to struggle already. Where I was like, damn, man, you know, I've been doing this YouTube thing for a few months. Like, why don't people, you know, why aren't they just flocking? Like, it's Warhammer 2, it's a big game. Warhammer 3's coming out. You know, people want to see this content, but like, people already have people that are watching, you know, and you have to understand that, you know, you're the baby, you're the new person, you know, in the pool of everybody that's already streaming, and you just have to be patient with it as much as you don't want to be patient with it. Easier said than done if it were only that easy. And it's not easy. I'm not trying to say that it's easy not to get frustrated. If you start a channel, that it's not easy to get, that it is easy not to get frustrated with small growth. Because, you know, this is how I'm looking at it, just in general. Like, I obviously have to keep working. You know, I have 21 subscribers now, you know, which a month ago I had 3. So, you know, that's pretty good. But I'm at 21 subscribers. I'm not gonna be able to quit my day job. But, you know, growth is growth, whether it's in terms of subscribers, view, watch time, likes, you know, whatever it is. Growth is growth. And so, at the end of the day, that's a win. You know, for me and my channel, all that stuff is a win. Alright, I gotta move him to Altdorf. And so, you know, you really gotta take, like, the small victories, you know, take the small wins. Be proud of yourself for the growth that you do get. Because, you know, not everyone's going to be making content because they have that initial goal of like, all right, I
am ready.
I hate, you know, my job, so I'm going to start doing a YouTube channel to get me out of that. Like, I think it definitely takes, I mean, if you want to do that, if you have that initial mindset, that's totally okay. There is no one and there is nothing saying that you cannot have that mindset going into it. It's just that, you know, if you do have that mindset, like, you have to understand that patience is not going to be something that you can just blow off. It's something that you have to have if you want, if you want that for your channel. Just a thought, have you wondered on whether to start on YouTube or Twitch before I made a channel? Yes, I did. Sorry, I missed a nons. Started as a hobby, and if you seriously want to get large enough to earn ad revenue, learn how the suggestion algorithm works. Yeah, definitely. Like, you definitely, I'll answer that like a non's comment and then get to yours, Ironhead. You definitely have to, like, you know, like, you kind of have to play the corporate YouTube algorithm. Because, like, right now, when I go into my YouTube studio, right?
Mission accomplished.
YouTube, for, like, right now anyway, is like, advertising my stuff, you know, granted, like, to the extreme. They are, you know, like, my impressions, you know, that they're sending out to people has gone up by like 3,000%. And that's because, you know, a month ago I had 3 subscribers and now I have 21. My average watch time has gone from to the left, so it's this one. my average watch time went from like 1 minute to like 15 minutes. And so like to them, that is like, hey, this guy is kicking ass. Let's promote his stuff. Because, you know, the more people that start coming to my stuff and watching it, the more time they're spending on YouTube, which obviously, you know, YouTube benefits from that. So, you know, if YouTube is gonna, you gotta think of, it's not really a partnership. You know, it's, if YouTube is gonna look at, you know, you and your channel, and if YouTube thinks that you can make them money, they're gonna promote your stuff. Cash, I heard that, man. So you kind of have to. The biggest thing though, with any like channel is you just got to start making content. You know, about you. If you don't create content, you know what I mean. And so I think the biggest piece of advice I got, which was actually from Mercy the Mad, was just to start making videos. You know, start making videos. You're not gonna get probably any people watching it. Like my first few videos, you know, have like 1 or 2 views. You know, like when I first started, like I had no views on it, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just understand it's gonna take time for people to find your channel. What is Malagor doing up here? And so you just, the biggest thing, which is hard to do, I totally understand that, is being patient. I know it sucks, I know it's not fun, but it's the biggest thing. Because, you know, YouTube won't start advertising you if you don't make videos to begin with. So let's see, Ironheads. Oh yeah, between YouTube and Twitch. I mean, I could have gone either way, but this is how I kind of thought of it. Which I don't know. It ended up being the right choice because of what happened to Twitch now, with like hundreds of people getting their information hacked. But this is how I thought of it. YouTube, which for what I want my channel to be in terms of interacting with people, YouTube has a better son of a bitch. I mean, we're gonna fight it. YouTube has a better platform setup for me to be able to interact with people. So that was, you know, like one pro for going to YouTube. All the people, the other thing, I guess pro number 2, all the people that I had been watching use YouTube and have, you know, I've learned, I've heard about, you know, them talking about YouTube's benefits. The other reason I went to YouTube was, if, you know, once you get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, you know, they seem to do a much better job of providing support for you than Twitch does. And so that was another thing where, you know, I'm gonna pause it here because this battle is gonna be pretty hectic. What is going on over here? Okay. Sorry, my whole, like, my other screen, like, just was completely highlighted, and it was causing issues with me clicking on the game. And so, you know, it was, what am I trying to think of? I lost my train of thought there just now. So here's a suggestion. I just typed in Thorgrim level guide into Google and received no hits. That's an obvious hole in the entire creative sphere that can be filled. Yeah, definitely. So like, which I'm still learning with dwarves, but I'm thinking of actually. I mean, now that you brought it up, I mean, I'll just tell you guys. I've been thinking about doing kind of like starting something kind of like a level up guide, like not a 20 turn guide that Legend had previously done. You know, I don't want to do those, but I do want to do like level up guides for factions in terms of not only like leveling them up, but also like technology. You know, and like prioritizing certain techs over the others, which right now, you know, a lot of again, this is again my perspective. You know, I could be wrong, but in terms of like the dwarven like technology tree, do not go down the growth route, because you're not going to be able to like get your technology or like your research rate up fast enough to be able to get to that 10 growth. Which I'm gonna pause it. That info last time I read it, right? Which I'm still new to dwarves, but like, you know, everyone I see play dwarves right now, you know, Dame, Legend, Mercy, they all go like on the dwarven tech tree. They all go to the top, which I'm sorry, but like, if I'm spending like 20 turns to get to 10 growth, that doesn't help you, because as if you play as any dwarf faction, you're going to encounter a ton of battles right away, and you need that like one singular strong army that can handle like multiple battles. So it's much more important, in my opinion, to go down like the missile buffing in terms of the tech tree than to go down the growth, because you'll make your army stronger. And so when, you know, Grimgore or Wurzag or all these greenskin, you know, armies are coming at you, and you get lightning strike, but then your armies are already getting buffed through your tech tree, you know, you'll be able to defend your provinces longer and better. And therefore then, you know, once you get that secured, then you worry about the growth aspect of it. Like, it doesn't do you any good to get that plus 10 growth if you can't hold on to a province anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely, I mean, I definitely recommend, if you play dwarves, do not worry about that 10 plus growth. It's not going to help you, you know, at the initial start of the campaign. It's just not, it's not going to help you for what you need it to do. So yeah, it's definitely something I have found in playing as the dwarves so far. But yeah, the other thing, I'm gonna finish your question or like comment, I guess, Ironhead. The other reasons I didn't go to Twitch and to YouTube. YouTube, yes, you have Legend, you have Mercy, you have Dame already in that. But there are still a lot of things like we're just discussing now that you can do in terms of videos, guides, whatnot with Warhammer 2 that you can search and find a lot easier on YouTube. So I mean, that was another, you know, big thing why I chose that. So even though the market on YouTube in terms of big name streamers is pretty saturated with, you know, Mercy, Dame, Legend, Lionheart, Turin, like all these guys, there's so much stuff that you can like really focus on your channel. I still think it's better to use YouTube because overall the markets, like there's a bigger market on YouTube than there is on Twitch. So even though there's like less people streaming like the harder difficulties on Twitch, the overall market on Twitch is much smaller for Warhammer 2 than it is in YouTube. For example, Lionheart X10 is a big Twitch streamer for Warhammer 2, right? If you go, the last I checked, if you go to Twitch and type in Warhammer 2, right? Actively, it says there was like 354 people that were like subscribed to Warhammer 2 and that consistently watch Warhammer. 60,000 of those people of that market already to his channel. And then when I went to look at to see like how many people were just streaming Warhammer 2, there were 24 people streaming Warhammer 2 one day when I was streaming, and when I finished streaming, I was the only one like streaming that day. So like I was the only one streaming on YouTube, while on Twitch there was 24 people streaming. And so there's still there's a bigger market of potential viewers and everything on YouTube than there is on Twitch at this moment, in my opinion. Not to mention now, you know, with Twitch having a lot of streamers and everything having their information leaked, that's another big like red flag of not going there. So I guess in terms of like opinion, trying to decide where I wanted to go, YouTube just far outclassed Twitch. I'm looking at Twitch Warhammer 2, and you have more viewers than half of them. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like you have so many people like streaming Warhammer 2, and like the initial market, even though like Twitch is a gaming platform for gaming, there are so many more games that take precedence on Twitch than Warhammer 2. You know, like Call of Duty, for example. You know, that's a lot of, you know, Call of Duty, Apex. Like, even though on this is kind of how Twitch regulations. Yeah, Twitch regulations are much harsher than YouTube's as well. And this is kind of like the big thing that really made me decide, okay, YouTube is better. So on YouTube, on Warhammer 2, people, you know, if they want to watch Warhammer 2, they type in, you know, Total War, Warhammer 2, Legend, Mercy, all those guys will pop up, right? When you go to Twitch, you're not competing necessarily. Well, you are competing against the other people already streaming Warhammer 2. You know, so you have 24 people streaming Warhammer 2, right? Say on a given time, you go to Twitch, there's 10 people streaming Warhammer 2. You're not also competing against the other people already streaming. You're competing against the other people playing other video games on Twitch. As a gaming platform, you have to combat all of that. It's not just like, you know, it's not just you know, like, because people can come to YouTube and search the people that they want to watch and all that stuff. But on Twitch, you're also competing against every type of video game out there. On YouTube, like, if people are here to watch Warhammer 2, like, they're gonna search Warhammer 2 and all that kind of stuff. But with Twitch, you're opening yourself up to more video games and more competition that way. Ironhead says, also Twitch can issue copyright on you for a clip someone that made it. Also, Twitch can issue copyright on you for a clip someone made that is deleted, so you'll never see it, and Twitch will still hold the copy claim. Yeah. There's just, even though, like, you know, Warhammer 2 has a lot of, you know, you know, big time names on it. At least I'm only competing with you know, people playing Warhammer 2. Because if people come to YouTube to watch another game, that's fine. I don't have to compete with all those people on YouTube that are playing, you know, Call of Duty, because people who are streaming and playing Call of Duty and the people that want to see Call of Duty or Apex being played are not going to come to my channel or be searching those terms with that, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So it's like there are a lot of things to go into it, but at the same time, you're still dealing with a. I still think it's better for, if you're wanting to start out a channel, it's better to use YouTube than it is Twitch, because on Twitch you're competing with Warhammer content creators as well as every other video game being played in the world. Where on YouTube you can specifically locate the game you want to play and find it just like that. So I just think it's less of a headache to get started on YouTube than it is Twitch, even though Twitch is a gaming platform. So that's, after all of that, that's kind of, you know, how I look at it. So yeah, I mean, you know, and as Anon said, you know, like there's a lot of people streaming Warhammer 2, but there's so many other things that people, are using Twitch for. Warhammer 2 is just not a priority on Twitch, you know, for people to watch. I think the same thing happened if you guys are familiar with Legend trying out DLive. You know, it was another platform that was fairly untouched. And, I mean, he was getting, you know, comparatively for what people, or how many people were watching Warhammer 2 on DLive, he ended up giving it up because it just wasn't, you know, he wasn't getting the bang for the buck that he was putting into it. You know what I mean? And people in his situation, he's gonna go where he can profit off of it, and that's just the nature of the beast. So, I think there's definitely more opportunity with YouTube than Twitch, just flat out. Yeah, you're competing against some big names, but you're not competing against every video game ever created on YouTube. Because YouTube provides you with the search engine to really be particular with what you want to see. So yeah, it's kind of a long rant about that. But yeah, if that makes sense, that's why I decided YouTube over everything else. Alright, shoot these guys. How have I not gotten the army losses? These guys have held their own. These are, especially since these are... Ooh, that's why. Okay. So they have artillery of their own. I gotcha. FYI, just search for Warhammer 2 live streams and yours isn't showing up on the list. Just Dames, so she might raid you. Yeah, that's the other thing I've been having issue with. Let's just change this. Let's just change the name of it. YouTube hasn't really done a good job of letting people know when I'm live if they're not subscribed to me. Cause yeah, like yesterday when I typed in like Warhammer 2, if I do that now, go to live. Well, now when I do it, since I changed the name, mine pops up. Yeah, that's no, I have mine tagged, or it's when I go into my YouTube studio, I have tags Warhammer 2, Total War, Hammer 2, and Gelt. So if it's not, I'm just gonna check it out for myself. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why, because in my in like, so in YouTube so in your YouTube studio, when you like live stream, you can edit like the title, the description, you know, how you want it to view, and it lets you like put those like hashtags, and I have those in there, so I don't know why. I don't know why they're showing up, because on my side they are, like in my detail. But yeah, hopefully if you type it in now, it should. If you go like do Warhammer 2 and whatnot and go to it now, it should be there. All right. Okay. Yeah, wreck these boys.
Attack! What?
Oh, fight there, fight there. Oh, what the hell, man?
Immediately! Hold on, hammer! Battle awaits!
Let the wind of life blow!
Hand gunners!
Sorry to distract you. I was curious when you were talking about business topics, so I should let you know. No, I've been having. No, you're good. I've been having issues with YouTube showing things for my channel. You have to be really particular with your title, like really particular with that. I know that just from experience. But yeah, I don't know why the hashtags for it are not popping up. So thank you for letting me know. So that's definitely something I want fixed. I searched it and found Lemon Pledge before Dame Offensive. Yeah, maybe it has something to do too with your search history. So you know, like, so now, like, if you're like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, you're a big like Dame supporter, like you're there a lot for her streams. So YouTube, just like Facebook, you know, with Facebook's ads, if they see that you're like, if YouTube sees that you're on searching for stuff, it's gonna search things, or it's gonna show you things first, like on your top search engine list, than it normally would. So my guess is, since you're pretty new to like coming here and watching me, YouTube just hasn't like basically made me a priority for you because you haven't watched a whole lot of my stuff yet. Because I know that that has happened as well. Which my end, it's telling me nobody's here, so I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. So if I type in Warhammer 2, go live. Yeah, I'm right on mine. I'm right underneath Dames. I still don't know why though the hashtags are not there. Yeah, I don't know why, because on my end they're there. So I'll do some more digging into that. And figure out why they're not popping up on my videos. Because I mean, like anything else, it's very well a issue that YouTube's having. All right, we got to be hitting like the army losses on these guys. That's another reason, I guess, in terms of like why I picked Twitch, is YouTube lets you customize like your video settings much more than Twitch. Like, not even close. It lets you do a lot more customization than Twitch does. The title did change, yeah. Like I was saying, like the title matters a lot to YouTube. You know, like even when I did the Malagor stream, you know, when I put the title, I think it was like a flying cow in the title of it. Like I put Warhammer 2 in front of it, so YouTube's algorithm, you know, when I would publish the video, right? It'll be like, oh, this is a Warhammer 2 thing. So like if people go to the search engine on YouTube, type in Warhammer 2, that's, you know, it's the first 2 words of the video that are tied with it. So Skaven Slayer, okay. These are just shoot you. I do not know where their balance of power is. I think that's it. Suck it, Skaven. Pyrrhic victory? Man, I just got ambushed. Granted, it was a bunch of crap, but give me something better than that, man. While it loads, I'm gonna go grab a drink, so I will be right back. Come on, Cash. Let's go. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but they're melee troops. Which I think she'll probably end up out streaming me today. I'll probably only be able to go for like another 30 minutes to an hour. Because I need to shower and drop our dog off at our friend's, where we're leaving him for the weekend. And then we are going out to eat for my birthday. And then we're going to try and take a short nap and kind of sleep for a little bit before we have to get up to go to our flight. So, but I will stream up until I can no longer stream, so have no fear, my friends. Yes, we want walls. It's crazy how you can spend money. Alright. Since we don't have any right now, I'll just kind of start going down the red line for things. Yeah, you did really good, my friend. Banishment. Anyway, I'd like to add that legendary. Anon says anyway. I would like to add that legendary lord level guides or tech guides would be appreciated, especially for lords with more skills than you can get points for, like Malekith, Marathi, Manfred. I often see the other people complain about money issues, but not take the building reduction cost or positive income tax. True. I thought that Windows sound was on mine. Yeah, I need to adjust that, like in my stream. Like if I'm streaming, not to let you know those pop up.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Excuse me. Well, we'll be okay. Alright, yeah, you can stay there.
Going forth.
Alright.
I
Keep
am
coming
ready.
to all
Are
doors.
you?
Alright.
What does the Emperor bid?
Alright. Sorry about that, guys. We dropped a little bit there. It keeps cutting out on me. I know it's annoying. I apologize. Anon says, I like the sound balance you have going on. Some people have the game volume up so high I can't even hear them. I don't want to hear the game. I want to hear your comments and logic behind choices. Yeah, definitely. I mess with that. Oddly enough, like I did that in I think my first stream.
What?
I mean, since nobody was like
Heldenhammer!
watching me, right?
To the provinces?
I just like
I will
pulled
marshal the
the I pulled up like my stream in another tab, so I was like watching myself, and I was listening to myself to like hear how loud it was. It's a little fun fact if you ever start streaming. I thought that problem was for me again. No, so the reason why mine struggles so much is we do not have like a wired connection yet. Our internet comes free with our rent, and it's pretty expensive to have internet up here. So we, for the meantime, until we get a different, a different like apartment, we're just kind of dealing with the
I am France. They will obey.
the slow internet for now, which it's not slow, but we're like, it's not really stream quality, you know what I mean? Obviously, because it keeps dropping out from time to time.
Ulrich's will.
So it's definitely on my end,
Is it
and it's just random when it starts dropping out. So it's definitely not you. It's me. All right. What? Yeah, that'd be good for growth and public order. Carl. Well, let's start making him a beast. Good. Yep. Alright. What can I keep building that is going to be beneficial? Get some witch hunters and luminarchs. Good. That should do it. Yep. I think the high elves hate us though. Yeah, they do not like us. So next turn we'll actually get the we'll get the diplomations plus diplomatic relations with the high elves. Holy cow. Don't you guys know that? Did you get your diplomations? You need high diplomations, guys. Gotta be in a birch, man. Diplomacy. Diplomacy. Exactly.
Yes, my lord.
Alright. Well, I'm not gonna be able to find him. Alright, growth, walls, and I need more of those. Oh, heck yeah. I never pay attention to these just because I'm bad at paying attention.
Very well.
Okay. It's actually really good for Volkmar.
I command here.
Alright.
Yes,
Let's set up her for failure.
as is my right by Sigmar's crown.
Praise Sigma.
And do walls.
Show me the accused.
Good. Alright.
Hunt them out. Praise Sigmar. The righteous.
That's fine.
Blessings of
Need to get him out of dodge, though.
Sigmar guides my steps.
And we actually need to bring him back here to finish getting his army recruited. We can definitely afford another army, but with how much we're expanding, we definitely need like the money to build things. So we kind of got to be smart with it. Don't want to go too army crazy just yet.
The Empire. To strengthen the Empire.
Good. And we'll move on. Oh, damn it. I knew I was forgetting something. Bordello is gone. T Covenant, welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
An interesting gilded statue.
Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. Manon says you're at the point where you have a high income, but your building's construction eats it up. Yeah. Oh man, they just blew it up with a hero action. Do the angry gods. Oh well. Cool. Good. Alright. Yep, we'll give that to... Good.
Step to it. Very well.
am I not
I
in the
will
province?
do this.
Alright. Finally starting to get some of his
On
items.
march.
This... Alright. Hopefully, the internet stops having strokes. Alright. But, yes, thank you again. In case it cut out, thank you, T Covenant, for stopping by, man. Always a pleasure having you around.
It is for the best.
Yeah, we'll just occupy it.
What does the Emperor bid?
Good. Good stuff, good stuff.
My orders are to move.
Ready. Who calls?
Good. Give him some missile resistance. Scouting. Yep, both of them can do scouting. Alright, go through our buildings. Yep, that's good. Don't need it there. More money, more growth. Good. Good. Oh. Yeah, do walls there. Alright. Volkmar needs to get his butt down here.
Embrace mortality. No further.
No, that means they blew it up.
Cease.
Can't believe Throt is recruiting clan rats at turn 103 on this difficulty.
On march.
Haven't really seen that before. So that's new. Can finally get Gelt some better artillery. Let's see. So yeah, that's up to tier 5, so we can get him some better cannons and whatnot. Alright, we will end the turn and move on. Which I will be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom, and we'll kind of see what happens, but I will be back. Alright, thank you guys for sticking around. Just had to use the restroom. What time? 4 o'clock. Alright. Where? She's stealthy, mother. What, you turd? Well, hello.
The Empire. That's something that we have to wear to dinner.
Alright, it says no worries. Yeah, it's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. What did you do? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because it's your birthday.
Yes, to unite the province.
Which everyone, this is my fiance.
Oh, it's backwards.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday to you. I'll wear mine too.
I hate you.
I love you.
So much. Alright, this is coming off. That was fun for 2 seconds.
You're wearing that to dinner.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
In the name of Magnus.
We'll see.
You're wearing it.
Oh, thanks. They said, I said, oh, cute hat. T Covenant told me happy birthday. So, hey, thanks, man. And Anon234 says, nice hat, lol. Look what you've done to me.
You're the one in a fucking bear costume.
You've ruined all hope for this YouTube channel. I'll never be able to recover from the hat.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm about to be. And it says you can't reject the hat because that's rude.
Yeah. I like that person.
They said, hey, we're going to drop off, but we'll stay on if you keep wearing the hat. Well, fair enough, but unfortunately, I am going to have to head out here soon because I get to go out to dinner. So actually, I'll tell you what, I'm actually still kind of having, we demand the birthday hat. Well, I'll tell you what, if you, I'm still having fun with this Gelt campaign, so I think I'm going to continue it actually still when I get back next Tuesday. I'm going to just get kind of stuff set up here and then just kind of, you know, when I get back, I'll just do the end turn. Let's see.
Ready. I go where the winds howl.
All right. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know where we're going for dinner. My fiance won't tell me, so it shall be interesting to see.
By the comet.
Okay, yeah, that looks more like a Gelt army to me. Yeah, I want walls here. Ooh, okay, we'll get walls. Get that safe first. Have to go. Hope you have a good dinner and safe, enjoyable trip. Oh yeah, hey, thanks Anon for stopping by, man. I mean, stopping by. You were here, I think, for the whole time. So yeah, definitely thank you for coming and enjoying the stream. And hopefully I'll see you next week. Which Anon brought up a good you know, idea for the channel in the regard of doing like some of the now I can't think. Like the level up guides instead of like 20 turn guides, because you know that does it's been on my mind because you know, no one's done that, and there are some situations and some factions where I think you gotta prioritize that stuff differently. So it's definitely something I'll look into. But I am gonna end it here. Thank you all for coming by, and hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next week.
It's a veil.